Hubby and I are heading out to lunch. This is the second time we've gone out to do something for an extended period of time, like a few hours. We go to the gym and to the grocery store and whatnot, and Milo is perfectly fine. But today we're gonna be gone for maybe like 2.5 hours. I did get a new coat from Aritzia. This is a super puff. Milo helped me open the package and he was really curious about it. I really like it. It's very, very, very warm. After I unboxed my super puff, Hubby went and bought a men's version, the short version, for himself. He bought it from Poshmark and he wears it a lot too. I've already done my cleaning task for today. I did, again, a very, very small task. It's very challenging to clean with Puppy around. It's better when Hubby's there so he can entertain Puppy. I also don't want to make a lot of noise when Puppy is napping. Today I cleaned my end table. I basically just cleaned the top of it. The drawers are already pretty clean and tidy. They stay that way year round. And I decluttered a bunch of my bathing suits before our trip to Mexico, so everything's pretty pared down. For lunch today, we are heading to Bangkok Garden. This is a long-standing Thai restaurant in Toronto. I remember going there in my 20s, right around the time I graduated from undergrad. I saw a YouTube video pop up in our feed, and it was about their buffet lunch that's only $24. It's only on weekdays. Since Hubby is working later shifts this week, we decided to give it a try. The lunch buffet at Bangkok Garden was really good. It was a small selection, but everything was very tasty. 3 or 4 different curries, a bunch of different noodle dishes, a few vegetarian options. We did overdo it a little bit. I think it's because they put the steamed rice right at the beginning, and we saw a couple of people taking the steamed rice, and we were like, oh, should we take some? And I took so much rice. I don't know why I took that much rice at a buffet. I still managed to eat 2 plates because the food was very good, and I took a lot of vegetables. I also had room for dessert. Dessert was also a small selection, 3 cakey type options and a couple of different types of fruit. Overall, I thought it was really worth the price, and we definitely go again. It got very, very busy though. We are going to head home now, and I think we're going to try to squeeze in a nap before we wake Mr. Milo. Lunch didn't take as long as I was expecting, so he should be good in his crate for a little while longer while we have a quick power nap. We've already taken him on his daily adventure. His daily adventure recently has been us taking him down to the condo lobby in his carrier, which was Truffle's old carrier. We stand there for 3 minutes with him, and then we bring him back up. We do put his harness on and all that, so when we get back upstairs, we do a little bit of leash training, but we're trying to get him not to whine as much, which is why we're doing these short trips in the carrier. He still does whine, but I think it's getting a little bit better. It's the weekend, so I'm going to do a bit of a bigger cleaning task today. Originally, I was planning to clean these wire storage containers back here. I was going to pull them out, vacuum behind, also vacuum behind my end table, which I didn't do yesterday. I'm wondering if I'll have enough time to clean my desk as well. It would be nice to get that done because we're taking Milo to puppy school tomorrow, but I only have around an hour to an hour and a half today because Hubby and I plan to go to the movies. We're going to watch Crime 101. So maybe I'll start with this area, see how it goes. And if I have time, I'll continue to my desk area and possibly the window area. I'm filming in kind of an OG location. I can't remember how long it's been, but maybe a few years ago now. I moved my desk into the bedroom so I could get more natural light. And we had Mr. Milo's crate behind me here, and that was causing some issues because when he's crated, we're often home and we walk back and forth. So I think that wakes him up, and when he hears us whisper, he whines and wants to come out and be with us. He's here right now trying to get onto my lap and trying to bite my hand. Oh yeah, he's very nippy right now. Ow! It hurts. It hurts. So now he wants the microphone. He's looking in the desk now. He really wants to play with his human toy. All right, puppy. Oh my God, he jumped at my microphone. Look. So I've been thinking about how we can possibly move things around. And since I was planning to clean my desk today, I was like, maybe we could move my desk outside again. I had my desk here for the majority of when we had Lulu and Truffle, I think, because Truffle's playpen used to be in the bedroom. So that took up all of that space. So I thought it might solve a lot of issues to move my desk back out here. And then we could put Mr. Milo's crate in the bedroom. And when he naps, we can close the door and not disturb him as much. So that is exactly what we did today. It's been a long, full day because we also had puppy class today, which went pretty well. Milo was very distracted today, and even though we've taught him sit and down at home, he did sit pretty well in class when he wasn't distracted, but he would not do down. He just would not. He would look at us and just be like, no, I'm not going to do it. He is a wild child in the evenings, by the way. If he's been up for over an hour, he just goes absolutely ballistic. And he's grown a lot since we got him. He's like feeling quite a bit heavier. Aren't you, baby? Aren't you? We've had him for over 2 weeks now, so. When we got home, I did try down again after his nap, and he did it. Of course he did. What I really loved about class today was he played so well with the other puppies. They did 2 separate sections today, one with the 2 really small dogs. The Yorkie was there again. Her name is Willow, and of course Milo is the other teeny tiny. And there were 3 what I think will be medium-sized dogs, but they're like pretty small as puppies, of course bigger than Milo and Willow, but they were in an area together as well because they were better matched in terms of size. Milo met 2 of those dogs last week. There was a new to Milo dog this week. He was really, really cute and really sweet. Size-wise, he was paired with the other dogs at first, but then he was very shy, so they brought him to Milo and Willow's side. I think he was starting to come out of his shell a little bit, especially with the little ones who are like so non-threatening. So it was really nice to see them interact. Milo seemed a lot more confident today, still a lot more distracted, but he didn't whine as much on the way there. He didn't whine as much in class, except towards the end. He wasn't interested in his bully stick or his Kong today. I think he just wanted to play, but the playtime is pretty short during the class. On the way home though, he whined almost constantly. It sounded a little bit different. There seemed like there was a little more urgency, so I thought maybe he had to poop. So we rushed home as quickly as we could. We got home and he ran to his water bowl, so I think he was thirsty. We had water with us, but we just didn't think to give it to him. And then of course he peed a couple of times, but he didn't poop. I'm trying to file that whine so I can recognize it a bit better. Milo's already well acquainted with where things are. He explored everything. He knows where his water is. He knows where his crate is. He knows, of course, where my desk is. He's like really keen to explore my desk. As I was cleaning, he grabbed the towel that I was using, started playing tug with it, and eventually I got it back and finished cleaning my desk. So that is all neat and tidy now. I'm very happy with my location being back here, even though it's quite a busy background. Since we were moving things around, we decided we would remove the pee pad that is near the kitchen and only keep the one that is near the balcony. So we're starting to transition him to potty in that area so that eventually we can take him outside on the balcony and not have him potty in the condo at all. Fingers crossed that works. We did end up confusing Mr. Milo with the absence of the pee pad that we had here. Today he had a couple of accidents. He had a poop accident in the morning before hubby left for work. He didn't poop on the hardwood though. He pooped on the carpet runners that we had below our bar stools. We didn't see him pooping, but I could smell it. So I cleaned it up right away and then I just watched him like a hawk. I saw him circling under the bar stools and I called him. I said, potty, potty over here, come here. And he just looked at me. He widened his stance and peed on the carpet runner. So I was like, oh no. So I decided to remove them altogether. A, to clean them, of course, and B, so as not to keep confusing him. Since then, because we've been a bit more diligent and a bit more hypervigilant, he has done all of his poops and pees on the pee pad by the balcony. We did rearrange our furniture a bit to put more space back there so we could walk with him and guide him to the pee pad and watch him. But he still doesn't really like to go on command. He'll just go whenever he feels like it, whenever he needs to. So hopefully now that the carpet runners are no longer under here. He will also no longer go there, but we still have one carpet runner here. So I feel like we have to be really careful with this one so he doesn't go on this one if it's like a texture and a scent thing. So now I have 4 carpet runners to wash because I hadn't washed the other 2 yet, but I did wash 2 of them today. I'm doing them 2 at a time because we don't have space for them to dry. I've actually got one hanging up there. That's like the dark thing that you see at the top of the door. And then the other one is in the bathtub. So I think I'll wash the other 2 tomorrow or maybe the next day, time permitting. Since it's been pretty warm out, we took Mr. Milo out for a carry walk in the blue carrier, which used to be Truffles. The first few times we took him around in the carrier, he was pretty whiny, but today he didn't whine at all. So we'll continue with the carry walks. He doesn't really like the sling, I don't think, because he tends to whine a lot in there. We're gonna bring the fundle downstairs. That's 0 for 2 for the fundle. Lulu didn't like it and Milo doesn't like it. We seem to have scrambled Puppy's brain by removing the pee pad that was near the kitchen yesterday. He ended up having 4 accidents. 3 of them I don't really count as accidents because they were in the general vicinity of where the pee pad used to be, and then he just peed randomly somewhere else. Hubby was thinking maybe the pee pad that we had in front of the balcony was a bit too dirty. For the last accident, hubby put him on the pee pad and he immediately walked away and peed somewhere else. And the somewhere else happened to be on the blue carrier, which was really weird because he goes in that carrier all the time. I do think though that he was super tired yesterday because he was acting a bit strange. He just seemed really jumbled up from being awake for so long. He didn't have his evening nap, and so he was playing with his water bowl, which he's never done before, and he was like drinking tons of water and playing with the water and like doing play bow with the water. It was very strange. He's done that with food, like little treats that we've given him. He was so funny. The first time we gave him a pea, he did that exact same thing with the water yesterday. He would put his mouth on it and then he would back away and he would do it again. So we watched him do it for a while, and then we figured we would take the water away because it was pretty close to bedtime and he was drinking a lot. And because he drank so much water, he peed 7 times in 90 minutes. So out of the 7 times, he had 2 accidents. So I mean, 5 times he did go on the pee pad. So today we went back to his regular nap structure, which has been 3 naps per day for around 2 to 3 hours per nap. So far, so good today. He hasn't had any accidents that we're aware of. And we're gonna have to do this again because right now the pee pad is still in the condo and eventually we want to move it outside. In terms of cleaning today, I did go ahead and wash the last 2 carpet runners. So those are hanging to dry now. Fortunately, they dry pretty quickly. I think because they're made to be indoor-outdoor runners. We're not gonna lay them back down on the ground until Milo's completely done potty training. So we're just going to keep them in the locker for now so they're out of the way. And I'm pretty much in the home stretch of cleaning. Officially, there are 9 more days of cleaning and I am so excited to be finishing up this challenge, which has been quite a challenge this year. I'll admit it hasn't been too challenging in recent years because I've been in such a groove, but it has definitely been challenging this year with Puppy, and I'm very glad I am almost done. Milo is very hyper at this time of evening, so I am doing a 3rd play session with him today, like a rough and tumble play session. We usually do like 1 a day, but he's got more energy these days. He is 15 weeks old as of today. I do monitor him playing with his bigger toys because he can get quite humpy and we don't want him to get overexcited. He has 3 big toys right now. This one he plays with every so often. This was one of Lulu's favorite toys. This is the toy that Lulu used to hump. Hubby is just running a quick errand and then he is gonna watch Milo while I have a shower. And today's cleaning task is the bathtub and shower area. So I'm gonna do that before my shower, and while I'm showering, I'm gonna clean the bathtub as well. It's just easier because I'm in there anyway. So no footage today, today, but I do have footage of me cleaning the bathtub and shower area from last year when I did the 30-day challenge and I did shorts every single day. So I'll link that down in the description in case you're interested. Hubby is home, so I am going to hand off playing with Milo. I thought Milo's daily adventure would be enough to calm him because we went outside, we walked around the block, there was lots to sniff and to look at, although he was in his carrier, so he didn't necessarily burn off any energy, but he is very hyper now, and we don't want him to do too many zoomies in case he slips or bangs into something and hurts himself. So I decided to do the rough and tumble play session instead and hopefully get some of that puppy energy out. And he's not too humpy with this toy. And when we do the rough and tumble sessions, I do try to take the toy away for like a brief moment and have him settle, have him wait for just a couple seconds, and then I will give the toy back. So then he learns to self-regulate a little bit, and then we can get back to playing. He's so funny. All right, time for me to have a shower. I am continuing to clean the bathroom today. I'm gonna be cleaning the bathroom over 4 or 5 days this time because I'm just doing little by little. And today I'm just gonna do the sink and toilet. That's my usual bathroom cleaning for the week. So this should be a quick and easy task, something that I'm used to doing. I'm gonna get right on that now while puppy is napping. He is such a handful in the evening. He gets his witching hour for sure. So hyper, jumpy, zoomy, bitey. He's go, go, go nonstop. So that stretch of time, those 3 nights that hubby worked the evening shift, oh my goodness, it was a lot. I hope hubby doesn't have to work evening shifts for a while after this because he is a real handful for one person at night. So I'm going to try to get this cleaning done so we can let Mr. Milo out and play with him for the rest of the evening. He wasn't super playful today. I tried doing a few play sessions with him, but he wasn't into the rough and tumble stuff today, and he wasn't into fetch today. He didn't really play with his toys a whole lot today. So I think he's going to have a lot of puppy energy to burn tonight.
Oh, look at this place. What a disaster.
It's the Milo tornado.
Holy. Mommy, I'm bringing everything back to where it was. I like it here better.
What have you done?
I